So, Your Honor, we were talking during the break, and the reality of it is one of the main portions of the video, the thing that you watched, however many times you watched it, right, on a video that we had the video, not the clarity and not the quality. I think that's been conceded that we didn't have that. We were talking about, we would have done this case in a little bit different manner if that was the situation, where we didn't have specific, and I want to say we didn't have the evidence because I don't think that's a fair way to say it, but we didn't have the quality of evidence that the state had until the case had been closed. On Friday, the parties had rested, and we were going to open our closings on Monday. We've talked to Mr. Rittenhouse, and I'm going to be asking the court for a mistrial based upon the fact that if we're really trying to get to the heart of it, we've watched the video, I can tell you what we think, but it doesn't matter what we think because we don't get to present that to the jury anymore. And I think if we're going to try to do this in a way that is free from anybody hiding anything, anybody not having the same evidence as everybody else has, where it is clearly a level, fair playing field, we have to ask for this, and I'm asking for it. We understand that it's going to be without prejudice. We understand that the state can redo this case if the court grants it. We understand they will do it again. But then I think we will all have the same information, the same quality of videos, and I think that is required in a case like this where he's looking at a life sentence, potentially without parole if he's convicted. And to not get that until the evidence has already been closed, that doesn't strike me as fair. So for those reasons, I'm making that request.
All right. I'm not going to invite the state to respond yet because the jury has not requested to see number 5, and it'll still have to be addressed because the jury saw it here in the courtroom. But
I'm sorry, Judge, but if I understand Attorney Trofsky's request, this is a motion regardless of what the jury is requesting.
I think we're making that request because it's been shown, it's been pointed out, and in fact we didn't have access. And I'm at this point, I don't think me pointing fingers and doing that is going to be the end all be all. I think what it is I can tell you, and I think the state can tell you, we got a compressed version which was not of the quality that they had. We learned that Friday after the evidence had been closed. We learned that when we tried to play the video for Your Honor, and the state asked that their AV person be brought over to play their video, which was a higher quality. If this is a disorderly conduct or something, I get it. But we're talking about a potential life sentence here. So I'm making that request.